down, and soon the second one, and the second one goes down. So Horang2 in a
really not good for Horang.
yeah, he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he invested a lot in that board and he's immediately switched and putting down that Nexus in the program. So, facility, sorry.
Yeah, so Horang2 going to try and transition now into an expansion with drops, and I think it's going to fail. I think it's going to be too late. Flash is going to have detection all up and around his base, and I don't think this was a very good build at all. Looks like he's finally upgrading range. I think Flash is going to expand, probably get some map control, put mines out and around, probably going to see this shuttle coming, and he's just going to be able to push into Horang's base as soon as he gets scan, I think, with a little bit of energy, and maybe an expansion with the second one, I gotta feel. Maybe even building some turrets up in Horang's grill. Looks like Horang2 is pushing out now with a drop, leaving one Dark Templar for defense, but he only has one Dragoon, and Flash has a significant number of Vultures with mines, so Horang2 in a lot of trouble. This Dark Templar getting one Vulture, but these Vultures killing a few probes, doing pretty good. These slow Vultures, which are now just got speed upgraded, I think. This shuttle taking a bunch of hits. These Marines and tank on the way to intercept. I don't think this Dark Templar is going to be able to do much.
He does spot that Neo Medusa, but it really doesn't matter. I don't think that's a game-changing drop.
Definitely not. And Flash is doing a really good job of keeping these Vultures alive without detection, sort of dancing them around. The Dark Templar is able to get a few hits, but not all that much. I guess he's used all these mines now. He can't really use them now. Looks like these probes are going to be transferred. I think they're going to take a few hits. Looks like there's a mine in the way. Not going to be that big. Oh, crap! So Horang2 loses half of his probes to a nice mine exploding on his Dragoon.
I think I'm going to have to call it there. I think that's a GG.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Horang actually just missed his pants.
Flash.
He will. I'll be back.
Having a bit of a sync issue, but that's not too bad. This Dark Templar is going to be pretty fail. Mine's in the way. Scan out, going to try and kill a supply depot, but that's not going to do a whole lot against Flash now. Considering the massive economic advantage he's just taken, and troop advantage. Horang has one Dragoon, and looks like a shuttle with one Dark Templar, and Flash has expanded, and you don't want to be equal basis with the Terran for too long. It looks like Horang has a couple more Dragoons now. Flash pushing out with Vultures. He does have an Observer out, so those mines aren't going to be that good. These Vultures dying pretty fast. A bit of a miscue from Flash, I gotta say. These Marines doing okay job, actually. These Dragoons looks like they're in a bit of trouble. Two tanks pushing out for Flash, sorry. It looks like this attack from Flash was a little premature. He's going to be pushed back, I think. One tank going to go down. Vulture's on the way. Only one Dragoon left for Horang. So no, Flash is able to push in. But Flash is repairing that supply depot that the Dark Templar is attacking. So the Dark Templar isn't even going to be able to do all that much. Horang has to be careful that the mine doesn't nuke his economy again. I think this is going to be a game right now. These Vultures pushing in, this tank pushing in. It's going to be able to siege up pretty soon. Flash doing a good job of being very annoying with these mines. And GG from Horang.
A really good game played by Flash. I think that took out 20,000 probes. Was just I think that was GG right there. I really don't think Horang could have done anything else after that. I'm actually not quite sure what he was doing transferring probes at that time. Could you perhaps shed any light on this? Because I just can't understand it.
Oh, I don't think he knew that mine was there, or he didn't expect it to explode all over his troops. It was a bit of an unlucky move, but he did want to have to move those probes to get the most out of his new expansion, and it was just a really, really unlucky probe transfer. And Flash just seeing that sort of crappy Dark Templar build that Horang was going, not that well thought out, I gotta say, because I think it would have failed against a fast expand as well, because Flash would have been able to defend his wall because those Dark Templar didn't have drop. So Not very good play from Horang, and his team doesn't look that happy. SPARKYZ definitely not that happy with Horang at all. And look at him; he's looking a bit ashamed, a bit of a crappy game. Sorry, from Horang. I gotta say, Flash is definitely dominant.
Yeah, I really think that it was just a poorly executed build as well. Those two factors sort of compounded and made it a really quick win for Flash and such a convincing one.
Yeah, Flash is insane and Horang is pretty average. I think that concludes this commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Don't get us wrong. He would be able to beat both of us fairly easily, probably with one hand.
Oh yeah, of course we say these pro gamers aren't that great, but in reality they are far better than we should ever be. So yeah. So don't take when I say he's not that great, don't take it too seriously. Thank you for watching. Recommend games. I always say this, but definitely do it. Subscribe to my account and Tuck Hog's account. He's got his own account now. It's in my channel. I've subscribed as well. And keep on playing, and I hope you enjoy our cast.